guys, Chunako here. Today, let's talk about Final Fantasy XV. My thoughts about the game. So, I played it like 20 hours, and yeah. Well, let's start with the characters. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like these mediocre J-pop boy band pussies. I gotta say pussies. Because they're constantly moaning, whining around like, oh, my feet hurt. Oh, I need something to eat. Oh, the sun is so hot. God damn it. Well, they are not the hero type of guy. You know what I mean? When I play Final Fantasy game, I want to play the hero. The hero type of guy who saves the world, like Claude, Leon, for example. Even Lightning had more balls than these guys. They're like, I don't know. They really just fucking pussies. And I don't want to spoil or anything, but later in the game, the whole empire goes down the shitter. And these boys, these guys, have nothing else in their mind than just like, oh, let's look at the Chocobo farm. Oh, let's eat something there. On my feet, I need to buy some new shoes. Yeah, well, I don't care about the Empire and shit. Let's do some... I don't know what Square Enix was thinking there. This is really, really a problem. My personal problem. I know probably there are a lot of people out there who like Noctis and his friends. I don't like them. I don't. They're just some whining J-pop boy band pussies. That's it. So much for the characters. Next, let's talk about the fighting system. The fighting system is actually pretty good. It's really good. When I started to play Final Fantasy XV, I was like, oh my god. This is just smashing the circle button or hold the circle button and sometimes press square to dodge shit. But no, there's more to it. Especially later in the game, there are a lot of varieties. It feels really intuitive. You can easily access items during the fight, like healing potions. You can easily switch weapons. You can easily use magic. You can easily give commands to your teammates. All the fighting feels really good. Even after 20 hours, I still have a lot of fun with the fighting. The fighting animations are great. The effects are great. The only problem I see is the camera. Sometimes, especially like when you're like in a dungeon, small rooms, the camera starts to fuck up. You can't see jack shit. You don't know what you can't even see your target sometimes. But I think they patched it yesterday. So, yeah, that's about the fighting. I think they did a great job. And the whole character management, the whole menu, I think it's the best menu ever. It's the best menu in any Final Fantasy game. And I played every single one of them. So I think they did a great job. Okay, next let's talk about the game world, EOS. It's huge and it's filled with stuff. There's so much shit to do. Dungeons, treasures, hunting, fishing, raising chocobos, pimping your car, and let's talk about the car later. Because when I start to talk or even think about the car, my shit starts to boil. Fucking car. Side quests and so much more. Everything feels rewarding, and I'd say you can spend like 50-60 hours just exploring the world. And especially like the first half of the game is more like open worldish, and the second half is more linear. So in the first half of the game kind of reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, Xenoblade is an awesome game. So maybe Square Enix got inspired by Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't know. Overall, I think they did a great job. Thumbs up for the game world. Some shitty textures here and there, but yeah. Square Enix did a great job on the game world. Thumbs up. Okay, at the end of this video, let's talk about some game design decisions I don't really understand, or I don't really like, beside the characters. Okay, let's start with the car. the car. Square Enix. What the fuck were you thinking? Huh? What the fuck were you thinking? Okay, you give the player the car right at the start of the game, okay? Usually, you give them the option to manually drive the car. So usually when players get the option to manually drive the car, they want to drive the car. You give them a car, they want to drive the car. It's nature, okay? It's the nature. So I grab my controller, I hop in, Noctis hops into the car, and I was like this. You can barely move to the left and to the right. You can't get off the street. It's just, you can't do nothing, okay? And then I figured out the only thing you need to do to manually drive the car is just hold down R2. That's the driving in Final Fantasy 15. That's the fucking driving, okay? So, what the fuck, yeah? Another thing is, when you choose automatically driving, Ignis hops in and the car goes fast as shit. Yeah? When Noctis drives the car, so when the player drives the car is so slow, man. I almost broke my controller because I was hoping when I press harder, the car will go faster, but it doesn't. So when I drive up a hill or something, the car will almost stand still. It's so slow, man. What the fuck is going on? And I know you can pimp the car, but why do I want to pimp a car that I actually can't even fucking drive? This is bullshit, Square Enix. What were you thinking? Okay, if you need this car to be in the game, then just let it be like a fast travel function and that's it. God, this is the worst driving experience I've ever had in any game I've ever played in my life. Fuck this car. Whew, I need to calm down. Okay, what else? The story. I don't think it's a good storyline. A lot of political shit. I can't really talk about this story because I don't want to spoil or anything, but I don't think it's a good storyline. But, well, yeah. Like I said at the beginning, I don't really like the characters, but that's just my opinion. But a problem is that the characters don't really feel involved. You know, it looks like they don't fucking care what's happening. And that's a problem, I think. What else? The sound, the music, the sound effects, great. It's Final Fantasy, so, yeah. Overall, in conclusion, Final Fantasy 15, 10 years in the making. Square Enix did it. They did it. It's an awesome game. It's a fucking awesome game. I have a lot of fun with it. You can definitely go buy Final Fantasy 15. There are some bullshit here and there, but, well, yeah. Thumbs up for Final Fantasy 15. That's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. That was our first facecam video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know in the comments below what you think about Final Fantasy 15, what you think about our first facecam video. Do you want to see more facecam videos? Please let us know in the comments below. As always, like if you like, dislike if you don't like this shit, and feel free to subscribe to our channel for more awesome gaming stuff. See you next time, and sorry about my broken English.